Are we live? I think we are live.
We are. Hello, 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 hello.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Makalele Zwala. I'm 15 years of age.
And your volume is so low.
And I am the daughter of Nthabi.
Yes.
Nthabi say.
So if you thought I didn't have a daughter,
I mean, you know.
yes, I'm not that light,
but God
but
decided.
it's just the hair. You can see gorgeous there.
And the smile.
I mean, the smile, the intelligence,
Where did I take the smile
smartness,
from?
the amazingness, the beautiness, the everythingness.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, welcome back to my channel. Let me leave my hair alone because we are eating and talking at the same time. Welcome to my channel. My name is Nthabi. If it's your first time, welcome to the Real Fam. Do consider being a part of this channel by subscribing and liking this video and showing us some love. We are so happy and we're hoping that you're going to be happy here until the end of the video. Until the end, meaning you have to watch until
The end.
thank you, honey. By the way, let me tomato sauce myself.
Yes.
Now, so we're going to talk about an empowered girl.
Okay.
An empowered girl because right about now I'm hanging out with a very empowered young lady who is amazing, who's only 15 years old, but it's just on another level. Eh? One and five, huh? 1 and 5. If you add them together, it's 6. So meaning she's 6 years.
Grade 9, can you imagine? Like, I'm not even in matric. Like,
But now, let me tell you how I met this beautiful princess of mine.
it's an interesting story.
I know. Do you want to tell it? Or should I start?
Please do, lead the way.
So, if you guys are aware, or if you follow me on other social media platforms, you have noticed that I'm part of a movement. Well, at the moment, we are really not doing much, but there's a movement called Unstoppable Force. So it's myself and the other 2 ladies. I'll show you a picture, of course. So we were having an event in Rustenburg. And it was obviously an event to empower others, to inspire others. So we believe in sharing our stories. We believe in empowering others through our stories. And we, the motto of the conversations that we have is that against all odds, you can be the best version of yourself. Against all odds, you can find your true self and you can overcome just about anything. And through each other's stories, we empower other women, not just women, even male, people that can just draw inspiration from the conversations that we're having. Now, I think at the time, one of the speakers, her name is Malebu. She also has a YouTube channel. Her channel is Malebu TV. So she was speaking at the time, and as she was speaking, there was a moment when she said, pair yourselves, like find someone that you can pair with and all of that. And it was right about that moment when we got to really now.
And thanks to my level, hey?
Exactly.
Thanks to my
Exactly.
we wouldn't be here eating.
Exactly. But part of me still feels like I could have reached out to you because the fact that, there was no way. I mean, you were with, your former principal, which happens to be my Rakadi. And at the same time, I could see the passion in you and how smart you were. So honestly, I was not gonna just let it go. And because I work with kids and everything, I was gonna do something about it. But that is the beauty of how it all happened. So I think you should tell them how it all happened.
So there was this time when my label said that we should actually, she was actually asking for people to join two groups, meet a person that you don't know. So I remember this time when you actually ran to Membashwe and she was like, you know her, go find another person.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I was
yeah.
standing there with the blue uniform and she came. So I know first impression lasts long. And I remember this time Malebo said that get to communicate with the person, get to know the person. If it's all about taking the numbers, it's fine. So I was like, So she kept quiet and I was like, oh my God, did I say something wrong? Okay, so she actually told me all about the foundation that she has, that she donates things, pets to kids and all of that. It was so interesting, and at that age that I was actually in grade 6, yeah. I don't remember how old was I, but I was in grade 6. And she actually asked me what could she donate to other kids who are poor. So I actually explained to her according to the school that I was in a public school, so I could see what we don't have. Sometimes we had like shortages of books, so as kids we needed some more books, and other kids usually come with uniforms that are not complete. So I explained some certain things that what is needed there, and so yeah, that's how we get to click, just because of that short information.
Yeah, and more about that. It wasn't just her telling me the needs of the students or of the learners, but it was when she was pointing out the fact that as a young person, she's also, finding ways in terms of helping other learners, and empowering them and seeing how the school can make a difference to other learners that are disadvantaged and all of that. And right there and there, I was like, oh my word, this is a young version of myself. I mean, she's young, but she still sees a need to help other people. That is something that is beautiful. And since I was going around school donating sanitary towels, doing that, I mean, I couldn't have found a better ambassador than herself, And sadly, due to COVID, we really paused on a lot of projects. But pausing on those projects doesn't mean that we've stopped completely, but there was a reason why I chose her as an ambassador, and mainly because she sees the vision of the foundation in terms of making a difference to other people. The slogan that we have is together we can do more. And if a young person can even see beyond, it means that already that is a seed that can be planted. And young as she is, she will keep planting the seeds to other kids until she's still doing that to this day. She's no longer in that primary school, she's now in high school, but she's continuing to plant the seed, you understand? And she's empowered to continue doing her best and just excelling, and not just on her own, but she takes others along by her inspiration. When you have someone who inspires you, there's no way they can just relax and just say, oh, I'm inspired. They get to be inspired to actually do something as well. So yeah, Lolly, this is your
And thanks to the
platform.
foundation, because it made me have a lot of confidence. I used to do dramas a lot at school, so it was like, okay, I was comfortable because it was like, okay, it's my children from my school, I'm used to them and all of that. But the time when she had an event at Mafikeng, it was Mafikeng, right? Yeah. That's why I was so nervous. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to speak about? Thanks. And then I had to do a speech about young kids and all of that. And me being on that stage, that's when my confidence was like rising. So I thanks to that foundation, and I have a lot of confidence.
And you know what's beautiful about that? When we kept doing these drives, the whole point was to bring back the confidence of that young person. So we are not only trying to shape or make a difference to a girl through just donating sanitary towels or whatever, but to also help them find themselves, help them to be confident in themselves. And as much as I can talk, they can relate with me to a certain extent, but they relate better with her because it's more of her peers, because we focus on, primary, high school as well. But even if it's someone in high school, they can relate way better with her than with me. So it becomes so much easier because they know this person is in our level,
Yeah.
So,
That is so true.
now, let's wrap this up. The meat is nice, but
Yeah, sorry. What's up?
what's on my...
What's up?
So to wrap, Lolly, I'm choking.
So to wrap this up, guys, I'm so excited.
I think
Out of words.
speak about an empowered girl within you. Tell us about this empowered girl. What empowered you throughout your life? I mean, I keep talking about so much or so many things that you've achieved while you were in primary school.
Yeah.
You've been in platforms in front of, big people,
Yeah.
presenting and everything.
Yeah.
And that is like, it's not light. It's a
I
lot.
understand. Yeah.
So I'm thinking about all of those things that have been happening in your life. So tell us about all of that. What is that hunger, that spirit in you that makes you keep going and going?
I think it's believing in myself. I used to not believe in myself and just go like, I don't care. So believing in myself and taking myself seriously. One thing is important is to actually take every opportunity in life seriously. Everything counts, even the little things count. So that is the thing that I've taught myself. And one thing is that when I get to do speeches in front of people and all of that, is not to actually make myself better in front of other kids. It's also to teach them that if I can do it, so you can. So it's actually to teach them that be confident. Whatever thing that you want to do in life, you can actually do it. One thing that can make you reach your dreams is confidence, believing in yourself, and taking every single thing seriously. If they say that there's something around the corner there's an event near, and they just want few more kids to just speak in front of people or pray, that counts. That does something in life. So every single thing in life, just take it seriously, believe in yourself, and go for it. One thing again, as youth, we have a problem of listening to other kids, our peers who, when you say that I'm going to do this and that, and they just go like, why would you want to do this stuff? Just go with what you like, what you love, what you want to do. That is important.
I mean,
What more
I
can I say?
mean,
What more?
I mean, I think this channel should be turned to Real Talk with Lolly. That was beautiful, my baby. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was beautiful. We can talk all day, all night, but I think we can wrap it up here. Thank you so much for joining. Much love and appreciation.
You have to finish eating.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
but of course I can't just leave without saying a few words. You're amazing. I told you when we were live.
I'm gonna cry.
No crying. I'm not gonna cry to you because I know. I know I'm not wearing makeup, but hey, if I cry, my wig is gonna fall. So what I want to say is, I am proud of you. You give me goosebumps every time I speak to you, every time I have a conversation with you. You make me polish whatever that I'm going to say every time I talk to you. And not because I feel like you really is the best, whatever.
Yeah.
Of course you are the best. But it's because of the intelligence that you have. It's because of your reasoning. It's because of how firm you are in what you believe in. You are young, and I love the fact that you are young. You allow yourself to be young. You do whatever that young people do. You focus on your studies. You take any opportunity possible that is aligned with your path, and you grab it with both hands. I think what's more powerful that I'm really fascinated about is how you get to handle everything and own up to everything. And for me, all I can say to you is that you are a winner. You have won the biggest thing in life, and that is being yourself. That is going after your goal. That is, living your a purposeful life, because the path that you've taken already in the beginning, you have started and you have allowed God to be in your life. And I think before we end this, I want us to talk a little bit about God, the power of God, because I believe that there's just so much power, in believing in God, in knowing His word, knowing what He has said for our lives, and empowering ourselves and knowing Him allows us to just be in a level that we never thought we will be in, because the plans that He has for us is not the plans that we have for ourselves. So Loli might have thought that, I just want to achieve 1, 2, 3, only to find that God has said more things. Right now, I really won't say much about that, but right about now, at this point, I fetched Loli from, a place where she was doing something that is quite important. I don't think we need to talk about it right now.
No. Sometimes let the action speak.
Let this, so it's not really yet in the pipeline. We don't want to talk about it yet.
It's like I'm writing notes. Then you'll know when I write the exams.
Yes, we will tell you when when she writes the exams.
Yes.
But that on its own, it shows that, she wouldn't have gotten there if there wasn't a purpose, if there wasn't something special about her. And I always say, whoever gets to meet her gets to feel that special thing. And I can see it around everyone. And I'm the most special one, of course.
Of course.
I love her. I love her so much. And something about me, if I can inspire a young person, then I've done enough. That's all.
Yeah.
Like, I've done enough. It's enough.
I mean, what more?
It's enough. She's planting the seed. She is doing amazing. And I feel like I just did 5%. She did all the 95%. But with that said, I just want to say, keep shining, keep focused, don't lose yourself. You are beautiful. You're gonna meet people that will try funny things, and I think already they have been trying funny things, boys, whatever. But stay true to yourself. Know your worth. Know that you are beautiful inside and out, and no one in this world can come and try to dim that light that shines in you, because God has put that light in you. It shines amazingly so, and it will keep shining. The only thing that will dim it is if you allow it. But I believe that what God does is not something that someone else can do. So it will keep shining.
That's amazing. I'll forever keep that.
Can I take this cutie home with me? I'm obsessed. I'm so obsessed. Ooh. I don't even want to take a sip, guys.